Yo, 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 how are we doing, y'all? This is Ben Moscow for Project FILO, an episode of the Real Ones podcast coming to you live from my home studio, you could say. Thank you to everybody who is going to be tuning in tonight. We have a very special guest. AKTHESAVIOR from the Underachievers will be coming on. What's good, Miza? So we are very thrilled. Brandon is in the house, and I can't even describe how excited I am for this. Probably one of the biggest opportunities the podcast has had thus far. It'll be our 10th episode, so we reached double digits, baby, in a pandemic. So, you love to see that. I've been just kind of grinding on my winter break. I was able to get a bunch of episodes out, and of course, Merry Christmas Eve to everybody. I'm not personally celebrating, but blessings to everybody who is. Very special night. Hope y'all can join us on this Christmas Eve. And we got AKTHESAVIOR in the house, who is going to, I'm guessing, just join when he's already over there. He's on the West Coast right now, so we'll be asking about that. He recently dropped Almost Home, which is a solo offering, and that was earlier this month, one of his solo projects. And he had another project earlier in the year that was very heavily Japanese influenced. So we got a lot of questions, lot to explore, and right now we're just sitting tight, waiting for AK to join the live. But thank you so much to everybody who has come in, and if you have not listened to past episodes of the Real Ones podcast, you can go to linktr.ee/RealOnesPod. I'm going to try to put this in, or pin this rather, / we're making moves, learning the technology. Okay. Pin comment. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, so if you go to that link, you can listen to all of the Real Ones episodes. What's good, Averma? Can listen to all of the episodes. We've got 8 out on streaming thus far. 9th one is on the way with Willie the Kid. We did that Instagram live a little while ago. And number 10 is tonight on this Xmas Eve. What's good to everybody? Hey, Lauren. Building up the viewer count right now. Just stick with us, because we got an episode of the Real Ones podcast for y'all. AKTHESAVIOR of the Underachievers. So geeked. Was watching Beast Coast had done, and so he's also by extension a part of that, because it was the Underachievers, Flatbush Zombies, and a bunch of people from Pro Era. They made that supergroup Beast Coast, and they did this whole video for Genius, one of those lyric videos, which is always a dream to be in the room for one of those, just because I love the aesthetics. They're so sick. But he had a line in that song that was, "Now she specialize in head like Kango." So I'm gonna ask him about that one. But that I damn near set this room on fire with that bar, because that shit was crazy. They were all trying to outdo each other, and it's one of those posse cuts with all eight folks on the track, and it was crazy. So we got a lot of questions. Escape to New York, I believe. Unless it was Escape from New York. I don't think it was, though. That was that Beast Coast project that came up last year. I think that's when that dropped. Yeah, definitely couldn't have been this year, just because, I remember they did a tour for it. Didn't end up making it, but it was very close. It was in Brooklyn. But yeah, I would have seen him then, and now look at this. Got an interview set up. Yeah, right now we're just kind of waiting around. Check out that pinned comment to listen to episodes of the Real Ones podcast. That's linktr.ee/RealOnesPod. Again, linktr.ee/RealOnesPod. Thank you to everybody who is here right now and waiting on AK. It's Christmas Eve. We don't know what he's up to, so gonna be eager to find out. Got a lot of questions prepared. Brandon and I have both worked pretty hard on this, finding stuff, and Brandon's just doing amazing work over at Lyrical Lemonade. Really, helped get this connection, and I want to hear even more about that, honestly. how this even happened, like how AK even got on your radar, how y'all got connected. But maybe that's something we can get into over the course of this interview. I'm hoping, if you guys want to ask questions, there is that question button on the live. You can click that, and I'll be able to see your questions and maybe ask one or two of those. I just don't know how long we're gonna have him on here for. So, it's whatever I'm feeling in the moment. We're chilling now. We're 6 minutes in. Get Brandon on for now. Hey, that's a good idea. Brandon, request to join. I can only ad-lib for so long. I mean, God. Let me see if I can. Oh, I can't send an invite, but we would love for Brandon to hop on. Yeah, I would love for him to hop on too. That'd be great. Whenever, send him a DM. Yeah, no, that's all right. I think they want you though. They want you though, big guy. So just request to join, and we can chop it up for a little bit. If you like. I mean, we've been in contact on Twitter, and just so whenever he's ready. Yeah, but I don't know, man. What's going on? We're waiting. Well, he's saving the gems. He's saving the man. Come on. We're just shooting the shit right now. This isn't even nothing. This isn't even anything crazy. I can't even. He's leaving me out to dry. I hope y'all see this. Making me come up with shit on my own. Well, I mean, if y'all. Ugh. How is the founder of FILO doing me like this? Unbelievable. Yeah, right now we're waiting. Once again, this is the Real Ones podcast. Yeah, I see you commenting, but nah, man, this is not cool, man. We're on the Real Ones podcast. This is Ben Moscow coming to you live. Got this little recording studio in the third floor of my parents' house. Aesthetics are pretty good, and like acoustics too. Like I had this let's see where that's at. This microphone. This is where I've been recording all of my shit. And sound's been pretty good. That's a Yeti microphone. I don't know, my dad wanted to make a man, come on. What's good? So yeah, my dad wanted to make a podcast a while back, but he never got around to it. He said his friends did not want to come on the show with him, so isn't that a tragedy? But luckily I've been able to get some guests and yeah, build a pretty good foundation. Like we got a lot of stuff coming up for the new year. I'm contacting a bunch of artists and just trying to see who will be available. There's this crazy singer, sort of R&B singer called dead ass. Somebody. I need somebody on here. Yeah, we got hopefully the dream or one of the dreams is to get Serena Isioma up here. They have been just rising to fame in the just doing crazy numbers on Spotify, and their song Sensitive did crazy numbers on TikTok, and so there was this whole dance. Oh, Mizza wants to be in this. All right, yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, 2021. That's right, Lauren. Yeah, we'll take it for now. We'll take it. Connect. What's good?
Man,
Bro, you seeing this right now? I can't believe it.
Brandon is tweaking.
He is tweaking. I don't even know what he's up to. Damn. But yeah, what's good? What's going on, man?
I am doing some Christmas shopping real quick, so I had to tune in. I'm about to park over here in
Oh,
the
for
Walmart.
sure. Yeah,
But
Brandon, I don't know what you're up to, bro, but this man is in the car right now and he still joined the live, so there are no excuses. I don't Yeah, I did all my shopping yesterday. Those lines were crazy.
yeah, it's crazy, man. Congratulations on this. This is awesome.
Yeah, dude, I'm geeked. I'm geeked. He's I don't know what AK's doing at the moment, but I mean, I'm assuming this is a go. You know, like, nah, it's
I
crazy though.
mean,
It's crazy. I don't
like,
even know. Like, I don't know how Brandon even heard about, dude.
yeah.
So I'm just lucky to have the opportunity. You know, it's that way with everything.
I'm trying to find the best lighting over here real quick.
Yeah, bro, I can't see shit on your. Oh shit! Oh, here he is. Here he is.
Bet.
Okay, we
Let's
AK's
go.
in the house. All right, all right. Good shit. Good shit. So just thank you. Shout out to Mizza for helping me fill some time just right quick. Um, AK is in the fucking house. And he just sent a request to be in the video. So let's get this shit cracking. I'm excited. Let's go live. Y'all get to see this unruliness right now. Hey, what's going on?
What's good,
He
bro?
left. He left. Mizza left, bro. I didn't kick him off. I didn't kick him off.
Yo,
What's
bro,
up?
I was fucking sleeping.
Man, it's crazy because we just had this crazy big meal for the whole for Christmas Eve and all that. So I'm just
mm,
like, I need to get a nap
you
in, so I'm
tired
going out
too
to
and shit, yeah.
here.
Yeah, I had like 2 fucking burgers and shit. And that shit made me fucking sleepy as hell.
Yeah, damn man, you got on that you go to In and Out or something like that?
Nah, some homemade burgers, baby.
Word. Okay,
My
damn.
girl, she like seasoned some meat and shit, and I just made it into burgers. It was like leftover meat from another dish that she made.
Good shit, good shit. So you're out in LA right now. Um,
Yep.
so obviously you're based in Brooklyn. Are you out there temporarily right now? What's going on out there?
Oh, I live in LA right now. I've been living in LA for some time now. Um, I'll be back and forth a lot from LA to New York, but
Yeah.
I've been living in LA for like 5 years.
Oh shit. Okay. I didn't even I didn't know all that. But yeah, you got the So damn. I mean, the sun's probably out right now. It's been dark here for like 4 hours.
Oh
So.
yeah, it's going down. Let me see if you can see this. You see it's going down right now and shit.
Oh, good looks. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Just
yeah.
about. Just about. We got
Yeah.
this new project to talk about. Like, lot to talk about right now. This is, by the way, the Real Ones podcast with Ben Mosco, your host for Project FILO. And we're here chatting with AK, the savior of the underachievers.
Yes, sir. We here.
A lot of titles. So, um, as for the new project, Almost Home. I mean, I wanted to talk to you about this cover just because I just loved all these colors and all this action that's happening there. You're in like some sort of enclosure type thing, like this secluded house. So yeah,
Yeah.
no, there's a little bit of echo, AK.
Oh, I got echo.
Yeah, yeah, I think so.
Oh, it's probably because my shit is on the table. Is it echoing now?
Oh, let me see. Little
Yo,
bit.
yo, yo, yo. Is
Oh,
it
echo
echoing
from
now?
yeah, it's echo from my voice. So no, yeah, I don't know if you need headphones or something.
Let me see. I can try to find some. Oh yeah, I think I found some.
Oh, word. Okay. Yeah, we just want to get that good sound quality.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
that's lit.
cool.
No worries. Hold up.
Yeah, now take your time. Take your time.
This shit is tangled the fuck up.
Word.
Hold on. Might take a second.
Oh, by the way, to everybody who's tuning in, if y'all have your own questions, uh, just pop them into the chat, and I'll try to get to a few of them. There's also that question feature, just that that question mark right by the comments. How y'all
Yeah.
doing? That's an easy one. I'm chilling, man. Christmas Eve vibing, and for everybody here, Real Ones podcast. That information is on the pinned comment. It's on that link tree, so you can get up and listening. This is something we created this year for Project FILO. Questions coming in. Love that. Love that. So we're going to have.
All right, we back. We back with it. Let me put this shit in.
Yeah,
You
for
got the
sure. For sure.
strings and shit. You know what I mean?
I know the strings.
Yeah, we good though. I don't know if I'm
All right.
echoing, but yeah.
Okay, now it's yeah, no, we're good. We're good.
All right, lit.
That's great. That's great. Okay, so we got this new project almost home, and so what I was getting at with that comment about the album cover, you have this very secluded, very colorful cover, got that
Mm-hmm.
front and back action. Shit was beautiful. So where was that taken, and what made you want to use that image to represent the album?
Oh, so that was taken somewhere in LA. It was like in I feel like someone was renting out a space.
Yeah,
Um I didn't really plan that photo or cover or that actual like place to be my cover at all. Uh but it just naturally happened. So like one of my friends, well, two of my friends were doing a project. They're making like a book with all the styles and like looks they put together on like celebrities and people that they know. So they called me over and was like, "Yo, come do a shoot with us real quick. We got two looks. It should take this amount of time. Blah 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 blah. Pull up to this location." So I pulled up to a location, and at first I didn't know where it was, like someone's house. And then you go in
yeah,
the backyard and then it's just like a whole white house with the different colors and like it's like an installation in a sense. But as soon as I walked into there, I was just like, oh shit, this looks mad crazy. Like my
right.
shit is called Almost Home. So like this is a home right here and it looks fucking beautiful. So I was just like, yo, if you don't mind, I would love to use this for my album cover. And they just allowed me to because it's my homies. So that's the story, really, though. I didn't plan that shit at all. I just fucking went into there and I was doing a random shoot for my friends because I'm getting into like this modeling and fashion shit. It's
Right.
always been like somewhat of my passion, but I had no direction or like didn't know where to start. So like now I'm just trying to get more and more shoots in. So they were calling me just to put me on, like knowing that I'm into that shit. And then I went in there and I seen that shit and I was just like, whoa, this is fucking beautiful. And that's how it was.
Yeah, word. So that sounds really spontaneous.
Very spontaneous. I
Yeah,
like when shit is spontaneous though. I
right.
feel like the spontaneous shit, if it works, it's supposed to happen and shit, you know?
Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. So almost home. When is this like? Is this representative of like an overall journey that you're on, and you're almost at home? Like when you say
Yeah.
home, are you talking about Brooklyn? Like, talk
I'm
to me.
not I'm not talking about a place, more like a feeling and more like me falling into my purpose in a sense. It's just a big metaphor of like yes, I'm almost on the right path or like I'm on the right path almost at the purpose or my goal or something like that, you know. But it's just a metaphor of just the path that we're all on, just trying to accomplish our goals and figure out ourselves, you know. It's just a
Yeah, for
small
sure.
metaphor.
R.I.P. Smoke. This has been one of the songs that's getting a lot of traction off of the project. I think it's already at over 100K on Spotify.
Mm-hmm.
And so obviously with that production, it was I mean just
Yeah,
talking
shout out
about
to Powers Pleasant.
yeah, shout out to Powers Buzzing, right. So he completely stylized that over that Pop Smoke drill sound. That's
Yeah.
been, obviously gaining a ton of traction and probably even more so since he passed. But did you have a
Mm-hmm.
personal connection with him? I know y'all are both from Brooklyn, so why did you
Um,
pay tribute to that sound?
no, I didn't personally have a connection with Pop Smoke, but and also the song came out yeah after he passed and shit.
Yeah,
Um, but
yeah, it's been a bit now. That's right.
obviously like being from Brooklyn, there's stories. There's probably people that I know him and shit like that. It's just me paying my respects to a young legend that died before his time, before he had like a chance to really see out his full potential. So I was just like upset at that whole shit, the fact that it happened. So
Yeah,
it's funny because I had the same beat like for a minute, like probably for a couple months before he passed and shit. And I never took like notice to it or even like was like, yo, I'm gonna write some drill shit. But like after he passed, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do some like tribute shit and try out a new sound too. You know what I mean? Because
yeah,
nobody
yeah,
really heard me on a grind beat. I always wanted to do a grind beat, and it was a perfect chance to do it and to tribute to someone that passed away and shit. But yeah, I just did it because he's a Brooklyn legend in my mind and shit, and it was just me giving back.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Oh, so the beat was actually like it had been made, and you were just
Yeah,
like,
the beat,
we could
yo,
scrap
bro,
that.
the beat was amongst like 15 beats sent by Powers Pleasant. At one point, me and Issa from the Underachievers were trying to figure out like, are we gonna do a beat tape with Powers Pleasant,
Yeah,
a beat mixtape, and then we never really finished it. And then those beats were left over and shit, and it was just like I asked Issa like, "Yo, you want to do this beat?" I don't think he was really like down at the moment. Excuse me. And and then I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna just keep this shit for myself. Fucking let's make a banger and shit.
yeah, bro. Well, it worked out well.
Yeah,
So,
I shot a video for it too when I was just in New York. I was in New York for like 3 weeks. I just came back like 3 days ago.
right. Yeah,
Hmm.
so in terms of so you've gone the independent route right now. So
Yeah,
almost home, just the marketing of it and the creation when you don't have like all of the resources available to you that you would in a label setting. Does that make things more difficult? And like, was this? Are you happy with your decision to release it independently? Do you think you would have rather done it with a label? Like,
um, there's pros and cons to this shit for sure.
yeah,
Um, Having a label gives you more like they basically use their money to help you. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
And there's definitely more connections, more people like with the PR connect you with different platforms and shit like that. That was definitely needed. But the pros of it was just learning the ins and outs of how shit is actually done. Like I
Yeah,
actually was uploading like right now on my screen, I'm on DistroKid and shit. And this is where I uploaded all my music. So like it was just a learning experience, learning how to do all of this shit. Because I'm also a manager right now as well. So I manage this one artist named Kenneth Cash. And like now I can literally teach him how to do the exact same things that I just learned. Where he doesn't necessarily need a label. He could just do it himself at first. And then once this shit gets out of hand and he gets too lit, then he might need a label to like organize everything. But no, it was a learning experience. I'm happy that I did it because I got to express my creativity like to the fullest with no one telling me like we don't have money for that or something like that. So
yeah,
like everything was just on me this time. And I'm happy I did it because now I get to see what like the back end is gonna be. Like what I invested in, hopefully we'll see it come back and shit like on the other side, like in the 3 months when the payout comes out and shit. But
yeah, man. I
it
mean,
was a learning experience.
I know a ton of artists who are kind of moving to just even putting their shit on Bandcamp just because streaming services aren't paying out like they want to. But
Yeah,
man, I
facts.
just hope
I've
it
heard
keeps
of that
making
too.
profit for y'all.
Yeah,
And
thank you.
yeah. So you had the you were talking about Kenneth Cash. So you had recently kind of taken him under your wing in this manager role. So how did you guys meet, and what did you see in him that made you want to work with him?
So I actually, so me and Kenneth, I managed Kenneth, but I also managed him with a friend of mine.
Yeah,
We co-manage. So like this friend of mine, his name is Kevin. I be in LA a lot. So Kevin was in New York, and I think there was an event. Like my friend used to work at North Face, and he used to like be in charge of like the events and shit like that. So he would invite homies to his events, and my homie came one time, and then I think Kenneth came that same time, and then randomly they just linked, and then like after that they kept in contact, and then he said the music. Um, but my friend Kevin never really was super on it with me, like, because I guess he didn't know that I was thinking on that wave, like, oh, new artist type of shit. So like he never was persistent. He told me a couple times, but he never was like, yo, come listen to this guy. He's fucking flames.
yeah,
So like I think I came to New York one time and he's like, yo, you should listen to this guy. You're here now and shit. I let him pull up on you. He's a singer and shit. Blah 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 blah. And then I was like, all right, I'm thinking it's gonna be a regular meeting and shit. Like, oh, some guy just fucking trying to be a rapper or singer and not really like there yet. I don't know why I thought that. And then fucking I had a studio session. He invited Kenneth over And Kenneth played like 4 songs, and I got chills off of every single song. And he produced the song too. So I was just like, what the fuck is going on here? Who is this nigga?
Yeah.
And then fucking from there it was a wrap. We had a couple conversations, signed contracts and shit like that. So, but yeah, I just believe in the kid. And since I met him, like just the vibe of his character is just like amazing in general. It was just like a natural connection and shit.
Yeah, man. I mean, you just want to have people that you have that natural connection with if you're going to work with them in that particular way. And, he's got those production credits on the project as
Hell
well.
yeah.
So, I mean, love to see that. Seems like
Yeah, he produced
y'all
three songs on the project.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you got obviously, the Underachievers, kind of where you came up with Issa Gold. You put out a few albums, but that's kind of been, y'all have kind of been focusing on your solo careers right now. So how has your relationship with Issa been, and what are your respective goals right now?
Oh, that's my brother. Forever, for life.
For sure.
Yeah, we just doing this solo shit, getting this shit out the way so we could get back into the underachiever shit. But also with this solo shit, I just want people to see that we can do this shit and do the underachiever shit and not try to split up or anything, you know. So
Yeah.
like one of the people that actually I look up to with this shit is Griselda. They do projects together and they do projects separate.
Big
So
fact.
like and they be going crazy like weeks after weeks of dropping shit. So
Yeah,
like I
they
just
had
wanted to
a crazy year this year.
facts. They always be going crazy. So I just want to show our fans that we're capable of doing that too. Like don't just expect underachievers all the time, even though we'll be here all the time. I'm gonna be dropping solo shit. He's gonna drop solo shit. He's gonna drop a solo beat project, all types of shit. So like, you know what I mean? It's just getting people accustomed to more flavors, not just UA. But that's my brother for life. And we about to we're gonna drop some UA music as soon as Tempest is finished rolling out. Oh, excuse me. Tempest is his project.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
So Tempest is dropping shortly. I know the singles, a couple singles have
He
dropped.
dropped the single today.
Word.
That shit looks crazy. Well, y'all should go check that shit out.
Everyone go stream Almost Home. Everyone go stream the singles for Tempest and eventually Tempest.
Yes, sir.
As for like the full project, have you heard it and are you appearing? Can we expect you?
Oh nah, this one I heard it, but I'm not part of it. This one is very special for Issa. Like this is first. Like me, I have a couple solo projects, but this is his first like
Right.
real solo. It's an album. So like I know I say album for Almost Home as well, but it's more of a mixtape feel. It's not really a album with like a super concept behind it.
Yeah.
With Tempest, I feel like it's layered ridiculously and like it has super meaning and like it just reflects his life and shit. So like yeah, he has it's more like an album feel.
Yeah, for sure, man. I'm excited to peep the full thing.
But I'm not on that shit yet. Going back to the question, I'm not on it. It's just him on that shit and
Yeah.
the homies that
But
produced.
I mean, as you said, more underachievers to be expected in the future. Y'all just going in your own separate lanes right now, and man, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yes, sir. And he's on the project as well. The Almost Home. He produced the beat, the one. So hopefully we could get a video shot out of that shit. But you know, it's straight from my pocket, so I gotta fucking stack up some bread.
Yeah, for sure, man, for sure. Hopefully it all pays out.
Mm-hmm.
You had in this thing you did for Complex, you talked about Nas and Outkast as early influences, but I'm
Mm-hmm.
to hear who you've been listening to recently.
Oh, bro. Recently, bro, I don't really listen to even rap anymore like that. I'll be listening to like different genres of music.
Yeah.
But this is a female singer that I really fuck with, Green Tea Peng. That's who I've been bumping recently. Green Tea Peng. And then obviously Kenneth's whole fucking album. Like since we're rolling it out right now, I'm getting more in tune to it. Like I've been playing it every single day. So all my artists' songs is just like he's like my favorite artist right now, actually. And I just listen to him like all the time. But another artist is Green Tea Peng. Somebody actually put me onto her I'm part of this Discord community.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever heard of Discord, but it's some gaming shit. But
Yeah,
I
I'm
use it.
familiar.
Yeah, I use it as like a platform just to connect with my fans and shit. I don't really play games. I just be talking to niggas. But somebody, we was having like a session, a video session. We was just playing music. Because one thing I like to do, I go on Instagram sometimes or Twitch, and I just go online for like an hour or two and just like playing random music. So like, this dude on Discord was like, "Yo, you ever heard of this chick Green Tea?" And then he played her shit, and then from then I just been following her whole shit. She just dropped a new song called Spells. It's fucking fire, but I be bumping her shit.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'll try to get up on that too, and of course Kenneth dropping a bunch of shit. But yeah, no.
Yeah, Sticky Yola,
So
fire.
you had um in that same interview, yeah, we're talking about Fleet Foxes and like local natives as some of like the non-rap.
Yeah, that was really what we were listening to. Like Nas and like Outkast is like, just when they were coming out, that was like default shit that we were listening to. Obviously inspired us and inspired me to like have like artistic like just interest in the hip hop shit. But before we got into hip hop, actually, like
Yeah,
before Indigoism, we were listening to like rock bands. Like it was just crazy.
yeah. I
Just
mean, you
loving the rock shit. But
in that project you dropped earlier in the year, like the biggest song from that, that sampled Chamber of Reflection. So I was like, oh man, he's really
oh
all this.
yeah. See that shit is like that
No,
vibe of music is what I listen to.
yeah, no, I
Yeah.
fuck with that stuff heavy. I like a lot of
Oh,
lo-fi
yo,
shit.
bro, my fault, bro. Home Shake is
Home shit.
also yo, bro. I fucking love Home Shake, bro. That's my shit. Like OD. I'll
Yeah,
get Home Shake tatted on me.
word. I was in I saw them like this was like probably around this time last year actually. They did this one show. It was down in Manhattan. Yeah, I'm from New York, so I was like I got down there and I was able to take some flicks and get it for free. So that
That's
was
crazy.
it was
You
real
fucking
small.
lucky.
Yeah, man. That he went up. He was just like and it's just like him with the keyboard, the guitar. It's like
Yeah,
he did it all
bro.
up there.
He's amazing. I actually have a song with, excuse me, with Home Shake. That's funny. Like it's a fun fact. But that same song that I sampled from Chamber of Reflection was actually a song off of my manga. Like I have like a Japanese comic book in a sense.
Right.
But I was dropping like every chapter. I had 3 chapters, so I was dropping a song with each chapter. So that song was like I renewed all the chapters all together and combined them into one chapter, and I dropped a new song, and it was called Melting Amethyst. And
Yeah.
that's when we sampled the Chamber of Reflections. But on that same manga shit, when I was dropping each chapter, I did a fucking feature with Home Shake. So that's
That's
just a fun fact.
crazy.
But I love that kid. He's amazing.
Yeah, man. I never would have expected a connection like that, but that's wild. You were talking about, this whole this manga thing. This has been something that's really of interest of you, and the anime shit as well. So somebody asked in these comments, they asked for your top 5 animes,
Oh fuck, bro.
or just
Top
a couple
five.
of your best.
So like number one for me is always gonna be Dragon Ball Z, and people probably gonna hate me and shit for saying that, but I don't care. I love that shit forever. Like Dragon Ball Z is life to me, so that's number one. Then I would say another one is Yu Yu Hakusho. That shit is amazing. Uh, what else? There's a new one that I'm watching right now. There's a couple new ones that are popular right now, like Demon Slayer. I would even put that up in my top five as well. Um, what else? Juju Kaisen. That's a new one. That shit is amazing. And let me see what else. Cause I'm looking around my room because I have fucking posters in my room and shit. And it's
Oh,
like,
these are yeah,
which ones are my favorite and shit. But
damn it, yeah, you repping.
I guess I would say Naruto or something like that.
Yeah,
I would have to say Naruto because Naruto is like Dragon Ball Z was like the best for the era that it came out in, and then when Naruto came out, Naruto became the best of that era. So like, I would say Naruto.
yeah, man. Going with the classics, love that. I mean, I just saw the there's just a ton of crossover in these worlds like that. Dragon Ball Do-Rag, that Thundercat song just dropped, and that's gonna be major shit this year.
Yeah, I love that name and shit. That shit always makes me laugh. But yeah, I
That shit
fuck with
is funny
Thundercat.
as hell.
Yeah, like Durag, Dragon Ball Z is so funny. But yeah, Thundercat always loves anime. So like, yeah, he loves fucking Dragon Ball Z as well.
Yeah, yeah. Um, so in the independent artist lane, you know, things are obviously more difficult. You kind of have to build yourself up on your own. What advice would you give to aspiring independent artists about how they can build up their brand?
Um, One thing that I did differently that I would say this time is I was focused on I'm still going through this whole shit too though. It's still kind of my rollout time. But
Yeah,
I would say just try to make it, because today we live in like a microwave society where you drop a song today, tomorrow they forget about the song because somebody else dropped like 20 songs. So
yeah,
like what you gotta do is just make sure you like layer your project as much as you can so you can stretch out the time that it like lasts for. So like what I did differently this time was I did a lot of visualizers for like each song. I had like, even if the song doesn't have a video, I'm gonna show you something visual to connect you to the song. And then that actually promos the song and the album like longer than just one post. So like I had about 7 of those. I'm still planning to do like 7 more. I have 14 songs in total, so I'm probably gonna do more. But like
yeah.
the more content you have for your project, the better. Like the more you can post about it, the better. Like it just lasts longer and shit.
Word. And
Uh,
just yeah, spreading that shit out, making sure that there's a lot of shit for people to consume.
Yeah, like it
Yeah, that
can't
sounds
just be 3 posts. It got to be like at least like 30 posts. Like it can't just be like, all right, album's out, and you expect to just like, all right, I'm gonna be lit one day. You got to like
yeah.
keep going, like until people get the message and shit. You know. But yeah.
I was watching the left hand video that y'all did for Genius, which was the whole you know, pro Arab East Coast, everybody up on that. And you had the bar. Now she specializes in head like Tango.
Oh yeah. Yo, I'm dead. I'm dead at you.
Man, that shit damn near lit my room on fire. That
It's
was so hot.
stupid.
So I'm wondering, just like in terms of bars you have like overall, do you like point to like one or two that you were like, damn, that shit was my best work?
Oh nah, yo, bro. Every time I write this shit, I be like, I always think that like, yo, is this good enough? But then, like, fucking 5 weeks later, I'll listen to this shit and I just like, oh damn, I went off. But but that's probably like I didn't even revisit those bars really. That's funny that you say that. That is kind of fire. But
Yeah, I stumbled upon that. I was like, because I know, you know, with the posse cut, you want to show out and
yeah,
bring
yeah,
it back.
yeah. Naturally. Like every track I try to just go crazy and go ham, but like my confidence be like, yo, is this really fire? Like I need at least 10 people to tell me that it's fire for me to be like, yo, all right, this is fire. So like I would send my shit out like to 10 of my close friends and shit, and like
Yeah,
they'd be like, oh nah, you went off, bro. I'm like, yeah, I went off.
bro, I always appreciate that. Yeah, man, that y'all in the comments, this is an exclusive interview, and if you're trying to get some more, check that pinned link, linktree/real ones pod. Get up on that. This is AK the Savior in the house, and we got just one or two more questions, and
Yeah.
then we can be signing off. Today marks 8 years since Capital Steez passed away.
Yes, yes.
So
I
I
posted
just
him earlier in my story and shit. RP to Capital Steez. You already know. Excuse me.
for sure, for sure. Do you have just any words, any additional words you want to share here about, you know, what he meant to you and the connection
I
y'all had?
mean, Capital Steez, my brother, man. He'll be forever with us. Learned a lot from him, and we just keeping his legacy going and shit. You know, just staying true to ourselves and still rapping with that message, like connecting to the youth and like helping them create their realities and shit like that. So, just one love to Steez and shit forever.
Facts, facts. Anything else that you want to add before we sign off here? Really appreciate the time thus far.
Oh, I love you guys, and thank you for the opportunity, my brother. And yeah, stream the motherfucking album, stream Kenneth Cash's new single, stream fucking Issa Gold's singles as well. We about to drop some more music for you guys next year, so just stay put and go ham for us.
Let's get it. Stream the Real Ones podcast as well. Link tr.ee/Real Ones Pod in the description. AK, thank you so much for coming
Yeah,
on.
thank you, man. Hell
Wishing you
yeah.
a happy holiday.
Happy holidays and all that.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir. Peace.
All right, goddamn. Thank you guys so much. This is probably our most watched episode ever. Really, 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 really appreciate every one of y'all. And check out this episode when it does drop on linktr.ee/Real Ones Pod. I'm fucking geeked right now. I'm ready to run a goddamn marathon. That was awesome. This is going to be episode 10 of the Real Ones podcast. You can catch up on those other episodes at linktr.ee/Real Ones Pod. And yeah, thank y'all for tuning in. We going up. This is Project FILO. My handle is @ben.m on IG. And we are signing off. Love y'all.